Hey guys, so I am makeup free today. It is a Sunday afternoon. I am going to do a decluttering video for you guys. It is about my file cabinet. If you guys watched my first live video a few weeks back, I was talking about this and I said it is one of those projects that desperately needs to get done. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. It is a big project. I'm probably going to speed up a lot of this video because it's going to be a lot of me just sorting through papers, let's be honest. Plus, there's probably like some secret information that you guys can't know. Well, not secret, but, you know, private. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like before and what it's going to look like after. I'm so excited because it desperately needs it. My files kind of took a toll when we moved. Okay, my home file section is like the worst because I have furniture receipts in there, I have the mortgage info. That's like information I need to organize because when it came time to do my taxes this year, yeah, I needed that mortgage information and it was a bit tricky to find. I found it, thankfully, but you know, those are some important documents. Like, I own a place now, it's kind of a big deal. So I need to like keep those in a spot I know where they are. And I have like makeup contracts. I work for a company as well as my own. Like, important stuff is in there. And then there's not so much important stuff, you know, stuff I could shred or just get rid of. I am not at the point yet where I feel comfortable digitally scanning everything over. That's like another kind of, I guess, step in this journey where if you really go minimal and people go almost paper free, then you scan everything. Today I'm just going to declutter the file cabinet, which I'm sure is a great first step. So let's get into it. By the way, if you guys want to see how we did a DIY on this file cabinet, it looked awful before from a thrift store, and we did spray paint like white and silver, and it was super easy and it looks super great and goes with my theme. I will link that below and in the card somewhere because I did a video on that on this channel when we first moved in. Anyways, let's open it up. Don't get scared. I know, it's awful. It's awful. This whole fat section right here is all the moving stuff that I have to like primarily go through. This is more like makeup stuff that mostly I know it's here, but I could probably discard stuff from last year and stuff. These are paid and unpaid bills, so that honestly doesn't even need sorting at this point. And let's see, this is like random stuff. YouTube, certificates, and daycare. Why do I even need the daycare stuff anymore? This is what I'm talking about. Car info, bank credit cards, important documents, that's important stuff, but I could go through it. This is all, this fat one is all from when I injured my back as a CNA. It's one of those things that I had to have all this because it became a case and they did some things that weren't right and I had to actually, you know, go at it with them for a while. So this was very important at the time, but that was 2011, 2012. It is 2017. I'm sure I can get rid of just this whole giant thing and never look back. And honestly, I would love that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this entire thing out. Like, can we just check that out? I had to document every physical therapy, every doctor's appointment, exactly how the night went down. It was workman's comp drama. It was awful, and it was with an awful company that didn't know how to respect their employees, and it was awful. So I needed all this at the time, but oh my goodness, guys, I could just honestly probably shred all this because let's be honest, it's in the past. My back's doing great, and it's certainly nothing we could reopen. You know what I'm saying? It's like not a case that's worth going into again. Anyways, so let me push that back. I'm going to start with some random stuff I have here. I know I have some of this here for a reason. All right, so this looks messy right now, but I keep not only the receipts that I'm currently building up for 2017 for my business expenses. I keep them here just so they're easily accessible, and I keep each month in a paper clip so I keep it organized. It's what works for me, so I have to keep it that way right now. And then I have all these business cards and people I network with. It's a little bit insane, I know, but for now I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to try and get a better method for keeping the business cards because it is a little crazy. I mean, I have so many that one of those business card binders is kind of wasteful. You know what I mean? Anyway, so let's just go through. I'm just going to go through and start sorting. Side note, in here, in case you guys knew that I published a children's book back at the end of 2014, this is number 2. This is the continuation in a series that I've created, and number 2 is underway of getting published for the end of this year, the beginning of next year, and it's at the Illustrator right now, and I'm super, super excited about it, so this is very, very important, but top secret. So I just went through this one real quick. This is my in-process makeup folder. So basically this is the stuff that is like in the process of being done. So it's not done yet. So I have notes or I have contracts or whatever it is. There was a lot of stuff in here that I either completed and never filed away decently or got rid of, or just stuff that was useless. So that was a good one to go through. This one I tried making a receipts file for my 2016 receipts, but ultimately I am going to scan those because there's a lot of receipts and the print will start fading over 7 years anyway, so I'm not even going to have this file anymore. I'll take the little sticker off or I'll put one over it and use it for something else. Hello. By the way, I am just kind of utilizing the desk and making piles for trash, shred, and then whatever I keep, I'm just putting right back in the folder. Also, a side note, I do not have anything file-wise in the bottom drawer. It's all the top. The bottom drawer kind of has like extra file folders and just random stuff. Something that may end up happening is I may put what's in these 3 files in a binder kind of system pretty soon. It's for a company I work for. I freelance for weddings for them, and I've noticed that it's smart when the other girls talk about how they have their wedding binder for this company, because it kind of separates the information you need for them versus what you already know for your own business if you have one. And I just figured that might be easier. I'm not sure where I'll store it. I'll probably still store it in here, like put the binder here when I don't need it. But the binder is something that can come in handy and stores everything at once. So instead of separate files, I'll just put dividers. And then everything is in there for this one company instead of separate files. And then I can access, pricing and whatever it is. So I may be doing that. If not, this is honestly how it has to stay, is these 3 files.
2 days later.
Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm in a completely different outfit. It is a different day. It's 2 days since I first started this project. Yesterday, I just could not after work. I had dinner and I was exhausted and it was a thing. So I came back, it's Tuesday today, and I finally finished this declutter of the file cabinet business. Let me tell you, it's like a huge weight off my shoulders. It's so much useless crud gone. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you kind of like piles I made. So first, this whole thing from all my back injuries, all those business, all that awful stuff, gone. It's done. It's in the past. I can still remember clear as day all the things that happened, all the things that took place, and I probably always will. But it's done. I got what I was supposed to out of them, and it's over. I don't need them. This is the pile of throwaway, because I am shredding a lot more. This is the shred pile, which it may not look like a lot, but it is. It's a lot of shredding. I mean, I'm gonna have to empty that thing like at least 3 times. Dun, 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 dun. So this is it, guys. Let's zoom in so you could take a good look. Okay, okay, look at that. Look at how much I can condense that. All right, this in one hand is all of my files, everything, and I'm sure I could do even a little bit better. Like I realized my car insurance stuff was in my home folder because all of it just happened at once. So I put it all together. So that's now in the car folder. The car folder, I took out stupid stuff and I only had like my title in there, and now the current car insurance stuff. I completely took out a couple different file folders that I just didn't need anymore. Yeah, I still have bills, and then I have my makeup section. I actually made a scan and shed folder, and this is basically like old contracts that I just want to have on hand, but I don't need physically. So I'm going to do that, so even more is going to go. And then I have the moving section, so this is just all the home stuff. So this is like condo docs, our sales stuff, just, you know, important house stuff, not the useless like furniture receipts. And then I have my car info, my bank info I got rid of a lot, guys. I had so much in here of like statements and useless stuff I didn't need anymore. Important documents I dwindled down a little bit. Then I have YouTube certificates and daycare. Daycare I got rid of a lot of stuff. There's just a few like memorabilia in there at this point. But yeah, look at this, guys. It's pushed so far back. It's so amazing. I love it, and I'm sure that I could do more in the future, but I'm definitely going to work on keeping this like this. You know, that's the minimalism thing, is you get rid of the stuff and then the journey really is keeping it that way. So that is definitely what I'm going to strive for. I absolutely love this system. It's easy now. I can spread stuff out. I mean, it's so much better now, and everything's where it needs to be, and it's awesome. So don't mind the messy background. That's Shadell's computer stuff, so that's not my fault. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know how your decluttering is going. If you have the same struggle with the files and the paperwork, please let a girl know, because I know it can't just be me. I mean, it just piles up and piles up. And the thing is, I always put it away. I'm not one of those people that let it pile up like on the kitchen counter or like wherever. I always put it away so that like the surfaces look nice, but then it becomes this mess that you inevitably have to go through because you're losing space. So that's my downfall. What's yours? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something good out of it, and this motivates you to clean, declutter, organize, whatever. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.